It's a place where you can get a lot of produce that you can typically share with neighbors, family, friends, people that you feel like are in need. Gives you an opportunity to build relationship with other people by giving them something that didn't cost very much.
Market on the Move is a great place to get outstanding fruits and vegetables when they're in season. And it's a fun place to come, meet your neighbors, and have a good time. And it's a chance to share with your neighbors and your community.
A lot of great produce. It's a wonderful program. Everything, the monies that we get goes back into the community. We have back into feeding people, for instance, St. Vincent de Paul, and we do a lot of great things with it. So it's a win-win situation.
It's very easy. We have at least 30 students here every Saturday on our program, and it's a great opportunity for them to work with the public.
We have a very vibrant community here at St. Mark, very giving, and we really have never had a problem getting enough people to come out.
More towards the end of the season, we have Go Missions teenagers, and so they have to volunteer so many hours to go on a mission trip, and so then we're flush with volunteers. We had 100 volunteers last month. Other than that, I have my core 20 to 30 who show up depending on their schedules. So it's not that difficult to get volunteers out.
Getting volunteers, it just kind of depends. We love our volunteers that we have. We definitely have a good core group of volunteers who are so faithful. Every single time we have a Market on the Move, they're here as early as 4 a.m. unloading the truck, getting tables set up, getting the produce set up. It just amazes me. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult than others, but I think the important thing is to build up that good volunteer base, to get those people who really care about and have a heart for the program, have a heart for serving, and we are just so appreciative. We couldn't do it without the volunteers.
Actually, it's surprisingly easy. Because this is the second year that we've hosted it on campus, it was actually really easy to get students who are interested, because so many of them volunteered last year and wanted to volunteer again. So it was really, when we said Market on the Move, they already knew what it was, they were already excited about it, and asking, how do we sign up, when do we sign up, what are the shifts, what can I do? So it was really awesome.
I thought it was really easy. I was a little bit nervous at first when they suggested the amount of volunteers that we needed, and I want to say that we had upwards of 40 volunteers in the matter of about 2 or 3 weeks.
Normally it is not hard at all. Maybe the very first time they do it, but within the first 5 minutes they have the smile from ear to ear, and then we can't keep them busy enough.
Actually, in the beginning it was difficult because nobody really knew what it was all about, but as each time that we had the Market on the Move here at the school, more and more people are showing up from the community, not just necessarily teachers or family members from our school.
We have support from the Tollison's Women's Club, the City Council. We've had our governing board members that are coming to volunteer, but the neatest thing is our students. Our students are coming out to volunteer, and our former students are coming out to volunteer. And a lot of the families that work here, teachers, their children. So it's a really neat community experience, and it helps build the pride in the community.
And I think it's brought everybody closer together.
This site, it's very easy to get the volunteers. They come once and then they keep coming.
It's pretty easy here, actually, for 2 reasons. First of all, because I teach nutrition and I teach environmental studies, and so for both of those courses it's very easy to get my students to volunteer because they are absolutely learning about nutrition and about environmental things by being here.
We have a team of about 40 here this morning. They're very faithful. We couldn't do it without them.
It can be a little bit challenging to get volunteers as we move into these warmer months, but our church and our community has been great. They've turned out to volunteer every day, and they're out here bright and early to set up and to serve the people that are coming through the line. So it can be a little bit challenging, but so far it's been great for our location.
It's very easy once people realize, what we're doing. At St. Ambrose here, where I'm the site coordinator, we get St. Ambrose family. And the students, so it's really good for the students to see them giving to the community and for them helping. They always need to do volunteer hours for community service. So we have absolutely no problem getting volunteers. St. Joseph, it's the same way. The church community, they all come together and they want to volunteer. Usually we have more volunteers than we can handle. We also have University of Arizona nutritional science students, and they've been a great help also. So we have we have no problems getting volunteers.
Very easy. We've got the VFW co-sponsors this, and of course I'm being a member of the VFW. It was very easy to convince them to come in and help.
You know, we have a great partnership. We have partnerships with the Housing Authority here, with the CHRs here, the WIC program, all programs that benefit from the SNAP program. They provide the volunteers. They help us with all the resources that we need, the tables, everything that we need, and their staff volunteer.
For me, it's extremely easy. I never ask for volunteers. In the church, we simply announce a week ahead of time that we're having this event, and volunteers show up. They enjoy it so much that they just keep coming back.
Volunteers are never a problem with us for St. Rose Market on the Move. They are our friends. Oh my gosh, we call them as the lifeline, or what we call the heart and soul of each distribution that we do each month for 7 months in a year. And we could not thank enough of the volunteers because they've been there with us, helping us to stage this Market on the Move. And we are all in the same, what we call spirit, and like-minded people with community spirits, fellowship and commitment that we have every month, each staging. And so many of them are spending countless of hours with us. We have a pre-setup on Friday, and then Saturday, the day itself, is 5 a.m. They're all there, and some are not even waiting for the 5 o'clock, but 4:30 they're already there. They beat us sometimes. So I would say the volunteers are the priceless people that are the prime movers of this Market on the Move, and we cannot really thank them enough. We love them.
It's very important to volunteer. It's really great to be able to give back to your own community when you can do local service and giving back. It's a great intrinsic value. It's one of those selfless seeds that carries with you for your entire life. So I've been doing it, I don't know, since I've been born. I remember my mom taking me to local church picnics and those types of things all the way up through high school and even in college, whether it was just picking up trash. It was always awesome, a great experience. What always makes service fun and volunteering fun is being able to do it with friends and family. It always makes this experience so much fun, even if it is at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Well, I think it's very important because we've been blessed that we're able to volunteer. So you feel like volunteering, it gives you a chance to give back to your community.
Volunteering to me is one of the biggest privileges that I have as being a Christian. And it is an amazing opportunity to experience just how much the community is in need of assistance. We had an event in January that was the rainiest day for that particular date in Phoenix, and it was one of the rainiest days I think just at all in Phoenix. And it very literally rained the entire time. It started raining at about 2 o'clock in the morning. I got here at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, started unloading the truck, and it was misting on me. By the time we opened at 8 a.m., it was just pouring. And we still had 500 people through the line. So that told me that our community really needs this event. This isn't just a good deal or a shopper's bargain. It's a truly valued, needed thing. So being able to volunteer for something that you know is so needed in the community is really a blessing and an honor, a privilege.
It is extremely important to volunteer. Our volunteers are the best people ever, and they keep coming back, which is even better.
Most of our volunteers are there like this is their therapy. That's why now we are on summer break. They said they don't know anymore what to do, but it's funny, but it's true. We are always committed to serving the community. So
it's really important to volunteer. Market on the Move here at our church wouldn't happen without our volunteers, and so we value our volunteers, and we think it's a great way to get involved in your community and also to meet other people who have the same kind of mission in mind to volunteer and do something great for their community.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough.
I am just so blessed as a pastor, as the coordinator here at Pure Heart, to have such amazing people who are dedicated, who are willing to come out, once a month on their Saturday morning when they could be sleeping in and getting up with me before the crack of dawn and out here setting up. It's amazing. I can't thank you enough. We're so grateful for you.
That they're the best and they make it run.
To make Market on the Move happen, to wake up early, to set up tables, to load boxes, to carry boxes to the cars. Without you, none of this would be possible. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
You are fantastic and terrific. You show up every week, rain and shine, and I love you.
We're all in this together, and your time is well spent here. We're all community, and thank you so very much for your volunteer work.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your hard work.
Thank you. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you.
Without you, this event wouldn't happen.
Thank you. It's a lot of work. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate their involvement.
Thank you. It's all about you. We couldn't do it without you.